Hey everyone! So as you can hear, my speech is still slightly slurred. It's much better than last night though. Yesterday evening was horrible. I said in yesterday's video that I could feel the hole in my tongue. Now I can't. It doesn't feel like there's a hole in it anymore. It just feels like it's pinching down on my tongue, which is because it's swollen and right now the barbell is kind of tight, but it's okay. It's not that painful. Still feels a lot like muscle sores. Everything that includes stretching my tongue feels weird at the bottom because it kind of pulls on it. Anyway, today I thought I would talk about something that I've hinted at a couple times this month. My sexuality. Woo! I was in a monogamous relationship for 7.5 years nearly until January of last year, and the whole time I was never interested in anyone else, stuff like that. I'd never felt physically attracted to anyone else, and that thought of, oh, I'm insert boyfriend's name here, sexual, crossed my mind a lot of times. And like about half a year after the breakup I realized, oh, that has a name, it's called demisexual. So that was a thing suddenly. Now I knew, okay, I'm not just old-fashioned, it's an actual thing. Basically, if you don't know what a demisexual is, it means that you only feel physical attraction to someone who you have a strong emotional connection to. To keep it very, very simple, you only want to sleep with people that you're in love with. But that's like the very simplified version. For me, it basically means that I have a very hard time talking to someone, meeting someone and starting to flirt with them right away. I can't do that because I don't know you. I literally can't judge you by your looks because I need to know if I like you. But on top of being demisexual, I'm also pan-romantic. Now, I have been asked this once on Whisper. Someone asked me, how did you figure that out if you're demisexual? Have you ever been in a relationship with someone who wasn't a cis male? And I said, no, I have never been in a relationship with anything else than males. But obviously I've never felt sexual or physical attraction to any other gender than males because I've only ever had that connection with males, except for this one girl in my teens that I practiced kissing with. That was, I was much more into it than she was. Like, in hindsight, that should have given it away. The term of pansexual to me just resonated very well with me. And on the other hand, I had the whole, I can't imagine myself sleeping with just anyone or kissing just anyone. I can imagine specific people, which right now, no one. However, what I can do is try and dream up someone to hold hands with or cuddle with or do other close things like hugging and pecks on the cheeks and stuff like that I wouldn't just do with anyone. And it doesn't make a difference for me what gender that person is. So for me, that's the way I kind of figured it out, because as long as I haven't fallen in love with a non-cis male person, I can't really tell if I have any physical attraction for that person, because I don't. I think this is easier to explain that way. Demisexual is like halfway between allosexual, I guess, and asexual. It's like halfway towards asexual on the scale, because you do have the potential to feel physical attraction, but only to certain people. Other than that, you are essentially asexual, which to me means that imagining a relationship with someone that I'm not emotionally strongly connected to, consists of basically imagining an asexual relationship. And that just works really well. Doesn't matter who it's with. So that's how I figured it out. As for my name, now my birth name is Evelyn. However, recently I've started introducing myself and some friends have started calling me Flynn. There's a video and in the description, just in case something went wonky, on my story called Flynn, which I wrote for a NaNoWriMo at some point. That's where the name came from. So go watch that if you want to know how I came up with that. Why do I have people call me Flynn? I like the gender neutrality of Flynn. It's like Spencer or Kendall or names like that that you could give to a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter. And I kind of really like that because I find comfort in my name being something that doesn't have to represent my gender. Because while I do identify mostly as female, I have very boyish days. I have days where I literally feel more comfortable walking around looking like a boy, and days where Flynn is just who I wish I could be. I just really like that. Tara calls me Flynn now. My sister has started calling me Flynn. A friend of mine whom I often get Starbucks with also calls me Flynn. When I meet new people, I introduce myself as Flynn now because I just feel more comfortable. It's just overall a very comforting way for me to be like, hey, this is me, okay? I have already officially come out on other social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. By the way, if you have social media and you want to interact with me a little bit, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, they're all in the description. Anyhow, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my veg, then please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye!